Okay, so we're going to just quickly give you an overview on the new marketing tool through OrderPort. And as you can see, we've landed on the OrderPort marketing tool page. It automatically sends you to the overview page. Not a lot of information here for you. As per the usual, you'll go to design, and then once the designs load, you'll see your previous designs, and just like you did with the 517 Burgers and Brews, you're going to clone. And cloning basically will duplicate all of the source code and photos and all the details that you had in the previous email. Now, it shows you the HTML view. You shouldn't need the text view. And if you want to make sure that the source code that you require, the doc type public, that little band is what is going to push it through the Gmail. That is why you are constantly cloning. So it just goes right at the top. If it ever gets deleted, then you know where to look for it. So we're going to hit, and to get there you just hit source. So once you hit source again, it'll take you back to the regular HTML view where you can see the images. In order to upload new images, you don't need to mess with the header at all. The header it can stay as is. So you just want to go through and delete the previous images. And then you will upload the new images and recast the links. So in order to upload images, you'll go make sure that you are not attached to this image. And in order to make sure you're not attached to that image, you'll just click on that image, and then you can hit the arrow key over, or you can click right next to the image, but you want to see that little bar blinking. You can see that bar blinking on a white image. You can't see that bar blinking on a darker image. So just be aware, when you've clicked on the image, you'll see it'll cast a little dotted box and the little squares on the side. And then when you push the arrow key over, you know that you're next to it. Now, once you get next to the image, you want to hit enter, and that will bring that blinking bar below that image. Now, the next thing you want to do once you know you're disconnected from that image, and that's important because that'll allow you to create individual links, so that you can have a link for the header and you can have a link for your image. You're going to want to upload the image. Now, let's start from the very beginning. Let's say it's a blank document, or you accidentally delete the header, you don't need to re-upload the header. So go into Image, go to Browse Server, and this will allow you to look at all of your previous uploaded files. Now, I noticed that each time you create an email, you had been going in and adding that header unnecessarily. So there is an old header there. I believe I have another old header. This email signature header is probably the one you'll want to use because it doesn't have any scribble underneath it. So I'll show you what I mean. If I pick your old header, that actually worked out quite nicely. It's 800 by 154. Go ahead and click OK. So both of the headers that are left in there are good. Now you can add the link, and what I've done is actually changed where you want to send it. You notice that the Peltzer website was not working. It wouldn't send it to www.peltzerwinery.com. So I clicked my account and I grabbed the sign in, because everyone getting that email would actually have a sign in, but they could also see the farm blog from this page. So that was the last link that I used. Okay, so that's all linked up. Now I want to add an additional image, so I'm going to click next to it and enter. And image, I'm going to add another image. Now I want to upload an image. So this is what you've been doing in the past. Let's go to downloads, and for argument's sake, we'll make a dueling pianos, or actually, let's go ahead and upload that. Send it to the server just like you had before. It says upload successful. Correct any sizing that needs to be done. You want it to be 800, no more, no less. Okay, everything looks good. Let's add a link to this. This does not have a Peltzer. I think we sent it to Facebook. Oh, please. Let's see. It's not where we want to go. Where are you? Peltzer. Loading slow. Right. Peltzer Winery. Let's go to events and hook up the events link. Or we'll just send it to the winery page. Let's try that, just so you don't have to wait. Okay. And now we will see, you can see that blinking bar because I clicked next to it. So if I wanted to add another image to here, I could do that. See what other images we already have loaded on our server. Browse server. So let's say you have an email, you're adding a banner to the bottom that you've utilized in the past. Instead of having to reload it into the system, you can actually just pull it right off of our server and add that banner every time. As long as it's the same images and verbiage, you don't need to upload it into the system again. So that's always nice. Now, you can see there is a little bit of a gap, and that will come through only on Gmail. It actually doesn't come through on other email sites, so there isn't any code that we can fix that. It's just how Gmail recognizes images. So, next we will go to test. I'm going to send it to myself so we can see it. Okay, it says email sent. So now when I go into my email box, wait for it, boom, info, untitled template. Let's see if it worked. All right, so header shows up, image shows up, banner shows up. All right, let's check our link. Sends us to Peltzer Winery. That's all good. And if we click the header, it sends us to the sign-in page. So they can see the other links, they can sign into their account, they can shop as a guest. All right? Now, that should pretty well cover us. I'm going to save changes, close the editor. And if you have any questions, just give me a call. We can always troubleshoot this. It's not a perfect system just yet. It's going to take us a couple of times doing it and utilizing it. It is a little different. So there are little quirks to the way that we are going to have to use this. I'm going to actually delete this so it's not in our way. Our little practice is gonzo, done for. And that pretty well concludes everything you need to know about the new email tool.